Hi, welcome to the fifth part of the Spur housing in Autocad 2025. The 25 version was released last week, so I will proceed with that video series in Autocad with the 25 version. Nothing changes in relation to this model. So I've made sort of an error early on, therefore I shouldn't have filleted that solid beforehand. So what I want to do is I want to make a replacement. So let's go for isolate objects and just isolate this here and that node here. That should do. Right click, yeah, that's okay. And I want to make an extrude with that polyline. Right click, enter up to that one here. So go for node and select that node here. Okay. Then I want to add a taper face, a draft. So let's go for this one. I want to draft this face, that face, and the other one. Right click, enter, and that would be the base point. That would be the end point, and the taper angle should be 3 degrees. And enter. And now I want to add a fillet. Right click, radius should be 70 on this edge and that edge. Okay, then I want to mirror that. So go for, where is it? Not here, so go to home mirror. I want to mirror that object. Right click, and that would be 1 point, second point, and the third point should be on the x-axis. So let's go for coordinates. Let's say 10, column 0, column 0. That should do. And I want to keep the original one. Yes. Now let's make a union. One, two, enter. And bring back the other objects like that. Okay, now I want to isolate this solid and a newly created one. So let's go for isolate. I want to isolate this solid and here. So this should be activated. Then I can go for that solid here. Right click. Yes. Now let's see if this can work. I need to make a union between this one and that one. Right click. Then let's go for a fillet edge. Right click, radius 10 millimeter. On this edge. That edge here. On this one. And that one. Enter, enter. Then repeat that fillet edge command. Go for a radius of 5 millimeter and select this edge here. Yes. And the one on the other side, that one. Enter, enter. Repeat again. And now let's go for another chain. Radius is the same, so let's select this edge and see. No, it doesn't go all around, but like this, and on the other side, yes, and add this one here. Enter, enter. Okay, now let's bring back the other solids. So, and object isolation. And now put this one onto a different layer. Maybe on that one. So I could hide it and check. Like this, yes. And now I want to make a union between those two solids. And that should do the trick. So let's go for a union and just select the solids. Right click. Okay. Nice. And sadly I forgot here those fillets as well. Great. So can I add afterwards a 1mm fillet here? Go for radius, go for 1mm. Let's see if this works. Would be nice. At least 1mm should be possible. Enter, enter. Yes. Then add some more. Fillet edge again, go for 1mm. That would be this edge, that one. So if I did that before, or would have done this before, I would have saved some time. But it is as it is, and let's move on. Enter, enter. Great. Now let's show this layer again and maybe isolate this one and that one, or just hide those two at least for the moment. So go for hide objects, this one, that one, and okay. Yes. Now let's go for fillet. Right click, radius should be 20. Of course it should be a chain. No, it's not a chain, but that doesn't matter in this case. It's not a chain, of course. Okay. This one as well. Enter, enter. And now I go for 3mm, and this time it's a chain. Radius 3mm, and it should be, of course, a chain. Select this edge and that one. Enter, enter. Great. Now let's go for 5mm. On this edge, that one, this one, and that one. Enter, enter. Yeah, I shouldn't have intersected those ribs in the beginning, because I have to select all those edges one by one. But again, it is like it is. Let's make a union. Not yet. No, not yet. I could make a union between those two. So go for a union. Select this one and that one. Enter. And then I want to make those 0.7 millimeter fillets on those edges. Let's see if it works in AutoCAD. And I could hide that one for the moment as well. So let's go for hide objects, hide this one here. So maybe hide the sketches layer. So make maybe this one the active one and hide the sketches. Okay. Now let's see if we can make those fillets here. The fillet radius should be 0.7. And I want to go for chains. So go here, go there. Great. Let's confirm this. Repeat that command. Same radius but different edge. Let's see if we can select it. That's error code 12.0.53. That's really amazing. Can we do it on this side? Again, error code. Really great. So maybe I have to cancel this and try the other edge first, or fillet edge. Radius should be 0.7. I want to go for a chain. Let's try it here. It's kind of not possible to select it now. Now I've got it. It's hard to select. Let's try both of those at once. Great. Let's go for the other side. Go for chain and select this one here. Yes. And that one here. Enter, enter. Yes, great. Now let's add another chain on this here, and that one seems to work. Enter, enter. Another chain or loop with that one here. Enter, enter. And let's try to do the same on the other side. Seems a little bit difficult. It depends on the order in which you select them, and yeah, let's try it over here as well. Okay, another fillet, same radius, and there is some sort. What's this? These are extracted edges, I suppose. I could delete them. Could I hide them? Because that's maybe a problem if you want to select here the edge. But let's try it anyway. Let's go for the fillet edge. Go for a chain. Select this one. Yes. And here the edge. Nope. That's wrong. Once more. That looks okay, but I have to go for a chain. So select it here, yes, and then over there. Great. Enter, enter. In your case, it might be a different order. Now, again, fillet edge. Can I select this edge here with the chain? This selection for an edge is invalid. That's interesting. Can I go up here? So not detecting anyone or anything. Could I select this one? Yes. And what about... doesn't work. That's interesting. Let's confirm this one at least. So how to fix this problem? It would be possible if we did it beforehand, and we could have mirrored it. So if we could mirror just that solid here, so can I extract that solid? In this program I'm not able to do that. So let's try for a different view. That's kind of crazy. It has two colors. Why? Because there are... Oh, maybe I selected a polyline. Yes, that's why. So I could delete that polyline because I don't need it anymore. Maybe I can now select that edge, fillet edge, and that would be this edge. So let's go for a chain. Yeah, so I've selected the polyline, but that tool which showed me that didn't work before. Okay, now I've done that, so maybe go back to the realistic view and fillet the other chains here, this one and that one. Yes, enter, then go for another chain on this edge. Okay, I finally did it. Now I want another one, and this should be a 3mm fillet. So go for fillet edge, go for a radius of 3mm, go again for a chain, and let's see if it goes all around. Yeah, great. Enter, and now failure while filleting. That's another problem here, as expected. So maybe go for a radius of 2mm and see if this works. Go for another chain because it's selected all around. Again, enter. Yeah, let's do with a 2mm fillet. Okay, great. Okay, and I've noticed another small glitch that's really getting very annoying. Those two solids are not in the correct position. So let's correct this. So let's go back to our coordinate system and view from top. And I have to move both of them, this one and that one. Right click, 1mm in this direction. Yeah, no, that's okay. Now let's make a union. So go for union, make this the target one, unite this solid and that one, right click, and okay. Now I need fillets, 5 and 2mm, so go for another fillet, right click, radius 5 millimeter on this edge here and on the other side. Enter, enter, repeat that command, go for 2 millimeter on this edge and on the other side as well. Enter, enter. Then go for another fillet, radius maybe 1.5. Let's try. And go for a chain and select on this one here. Yeah. And over here. Enter, enter. Great. And do the same thing on the other side. Go for another chain. Select this edge. That one. Same here. And confirm. Great. Now let's show those blue ones which are in isolation, and I need this one first, so isolate that one, isolate this one, right click, go for 10 millimeter fillets, radius should be 10 on this edge and that edge down below. Enter, enter, great. Bring them back. Now I need maybe this one and that one. And first I want to fillet those edges. So go for fillet edge, right click, radius 5 millimeter. Here, there, over here, and over there. Enter, enter. Then I could go for a chain. On this edge here, and that fillet should be, I think it's 1 millimeter or 1.5 again. So go for fillet edge, go for a radius of 1.5, go for a chain and select this one here and the other one over there. All right, enter, enter. Then make a union between those two solids, this one and that one. Right click, then go for fillet edge, again 1.5. Let's see if it works with 1.5, and these should be chains. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the last one here. Enter, enter. Great. Yes. Now bring back the other solids. I could now make a union with all of these. Yes. Or first this one with that one. So go for union, this one and that one. Right click. Let's hide this for the moment, so it's better to see. So go for hide object, hide this one. Right click and make another fillet. This time it's 5 mm. Of course it's a chain and radius should be 5 mm. On this edge, yeah, it will not go around because I've already did those ribs. Yeah, but it's almost unavoidable. Okay, same down below. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Enter. And that didn't work. So let's repeat it and try it in steps. So go for a chain. First do this one here. Radius should be 5 mm. Same over here. Yes, that should work. Enter, enter, yes. Let's try those in between. Enter, enter, yes. Repeat. And select those in between. Kind of hard work. Yes. Let's move to the other side. Same approach. Maybe I have to go for a chain, of course. That should be remembered. Radius is 5, yes. Now let's select it once more. Yes, great. Same over here. Enter, enter. Repeat. Now I don't need a chain. Enter, enter, repeat. Enter, enter, and now bring back this one here. Let's make a union between the green one and the blue one. Right click, and now I should be able to do that 5 mm fillet edge along those edges. 5 mm, that's okay. And I want to go for chain. Let's see if we can go all around. This looks okay. Over here as well. Yes, and enter, enter. Nice. And what's missing now are the ribs, all those ribs. And let's see if we can do fillets here in Autocad. Okay, now those 1 mm fillets, and I should have filleted those ribs long time before. First I want to get rid of all curves, splines and so on, so I will define a filter. So let's go for filter, and there is already one because I did it before. I can use this all the time. That's a filter beginning with an OR and with an OR, and in between I looking for circles, line, polylines, arcs, ellipses and splines. And I have a video for filter already on my channel. And I gave this a name, it's a curve filter. I want to apply it. And so let's go here and select all possible curves which are here, right click and move them onto the maybe frozen layer because maybe I need them later on. So that's okay. And now I want to use that filter as well, so select the edge filter, and now let's try to make all those fillets. Fillet edge, right click, go for a radius of 1 millimeter and go for chains. So first I want to select those edges here. Maybe it's easy to see here. Yes. It's really hard to select and also very tedious. Okay. Let's try to add them as well. And do them all together would be great. Otherwise I have to repeat that whole procedure. And I think I might stop the recording to the ones on the other side without recording them, because that would save some time. So again, go for chains and now select this here. Yes. That one. Yes. This one. That one. So that didn't go all around because it couldn't. Yeah. Yes. On this one here. Nice. Let's check it out here. Repeat that command. Again, go for chains. Here. There. All along those ribs. Yes, and enter. And I will do the same on the other side, but that's it for today anyway. It's a very long video, so I hope you still enjoyed it. I hope it was still helpful. You could follow me on GrabCAD, Facebook, Instagram, X, and many more, especially on LinkedIn. And please subscribe to my YouTube channel because that would really help. Thanks for watching. See you to the next one. Bye bye.